Hi, this is Scott Siskin. I'm the president of First Republic Mortgage Bankers. When you need a mortgage, call First Republic Mortgage Bankers and deal direct. Eliminate the middleman. No mortgage broker fees. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on your high-rate mortgage and your credit cards. You can save every single month by refinancing. You personally can save every month by locking in the lowest rates in over 30 years. And we make house calls to the entire tri-state area 7 days a week. Call 718-380-0006 if you're buying a home or you want to refinance your home. 718-380-0006.
So those people, unfortunately, are going to have a difficult time, but we can help advise you on how you can work out some forbearance agreements. You can speak to Jay Anderson over at our sister company, Dreammakers Real Estate. He's an expert at that. But you know what? There's a lot of you who got 228s that we can help because you refinanced. You use it to refinance, and you know what? You got that program, and it's coming due, and we can help you with the FHA and Fannie Mae limits.
Not to cut you, but I don't want to be rude to anyone that's out there. Rajan, you're going to have to go, man, because the phone lines are blazing. Scott and I will finish this conversation.
Yeah, go ahead.
We'll catch up with you later on, but the phones are blazing, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's such a dynamic guy. I mean, I would encourage anybody to call. I mean, you got two top guys here. And
what's the number?
What's the number? 718-325-5555.
Right, beautiful. And once again, 5.5% for refinancing. I'm not going to stop pushing that one, man, because lots of... Oh, by the way, Scott, don't say who, don't say why, okay? But we have a new testimonial, okay, that's going to be coming on board very soon. Your team have been working with this individual for a while, okay? And the person gave me good news today. But don't say anything yet, man. Don't say anything at all. Nothing at all, okay? We're going to save that one maybe for the end of the month, you know? But go ahead. Continue with what it is that you were saying about the programs.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's programs that are available, strategies that are available for people who are in that situation. And unfortunately, there are people who got themselves in that situation, and in their, as our former Fed chairman would say, they had irrational exuberance to buy a house. So what ended up happening is they got themselves in the door. Some of them were barely making the payments when it was the adjustable maybe in the 7s on the 228. Now it's going up to 10. And these people are stuck and they're behind. It's very difficult to help you because there are not a lot of programs. So what you should be doing is talking forbearance with your lender. Don't wait. Get in touch with them as soon as you're in trouble. But the people out there who did a 228 to refi, a lot of you are well within the FHA and Fannie Mae limits, and we've been helping a lot of people. And a lot of people actually been smart enough to call 718-380-0006 during the day in the studio or even right now. If you can't get through here at 718-325-5555, they're able to help you because you don't have a jumbo loan, and maybe, you know, there are still options for you even if you can't verify your income. And oftentimes, remember I said this, the impending rate shock boom, the report that was in that Acorn report, remember before this whole bust, they said impending rate boom, right?
Right.
Okay, what Fannie Mae said was 1/3 to 1/2 of some prime borrowers could have gotten a better deal. So there's a lot of you out there that have a subprime loan, and you're in the range of below 417, and you know you can get a regular refinance, maybe even a jumbo refinance that you can qualify for. And you maybe were just pushed into a program that made someone else a whole lot of money because they didn't want to take the time and effort to give you the best program. So it's very important for you to give us a call. But I will say that there are people that we can't help. There's unfortunately a group of people who've really been hurt by what's going on. And there's a lot of focus in the media about those people, but there's not enough focus about the people who are making their payments. You know, you hear about the write-downs by this bank, by that bank. You know, what people have to realize is, and the way I like to look at it is, even if they say there's a 25% default, right? Complete default. The bank loses everything. It's upon foreclosure, they don't get a penny, which obviously doesn't happen. The houses go up for auction. Even if 25% are completely in default, let's not forget that 75% of the people who got those programs are making their payments. They're homeowners now when they maybe couldn't have been homeowners before. So there is an upside to that program for the people who are well-informed, like First Republic mortgage borrowers, well-informed and had reasons why they couldn't go with a no-income verification, but they can make the payments. So these programs and their flexibility allowed a lot of people to be contributing to our economy because homeowners contribute much more than tenants do. And I think if the government was to look at the big picture, they would see that even though I'm not saying that those programs were good programs. They weren't. They weren't, especially if somebody was tricked into it. They were a good program for people who understood what they were getting themselves into. But it was inevitable that things would pull back. That it was just too liberal. So even if they are losing 25%, which they're not, the country is still doing better. Maybe some of these banks, a lot of them are Wall Street firms, not bankers, not people who have grounded in underwriting rules. These are people who are looking at pools and what they could sell them for, what they could buy them for, what they could sell them for, and the Moody's and the 500, whatever these rating services almost committed criminal acts by certifying C pools to be A pools. I could go on forever about why people have been royally screwed, and many people could have gotten a much better deal. Imagine the guy who's now suffering at 10%, can't make the payment, and he could have gotten a Fannie Mae or FHA loan if he had come to First Republic Mortgage Bankers instead of some bozo Mickey Mouse mortgage broker who cannot offer the government-backed programs. So it's very important that people know that you can be helped. In certain situations, the best thing to do is talk to your bank. They don't want to foreclose. The government does not want you to foreclose. Jay Anderson at Dreammakers Real Estate is available to talk to you about the different options that you have. But before you go to behind, even when you're just 30 days, talk to them. Don't stop. People, what they do, they put the mail on the table.
Yeah, you got to stop doing that, man.